Leo, welcome to your full moon in Cancer reading. Also, Leo risings. I hope this finds you well as it hits you in your 12th house. Yeah, very, very healing house, very private, secluded. Oh my goodness. And I'm your opposite, so maybe go watch the Aquarius reading because we kind of got the flip side of it, right? Let's see, how this is coming out. Maybe you're having to let go of something having to do with spiritual healing, as the sun is in your 6th house, putting a spotlight on your physical health. Okay, for some of you, this is not about healing. It might have to do with 3D everyday life being highlighted right now as you're having to let go of something in your private world. Okay, like the 5D, right? Maybe dream activities. Oh wow, pay attention to all the dreams going on. My gosh, I've been getting so much dream activity. Oh, I just put out a video about that too. Okay, so you could be getting a lot of divine downloads about things going on in your everyday life that you're having to process from a subconscious level, or again, it's just the spirit realm coming in and giving you these divine downloads. So pay attention to, what's going on with that 12th house around this new moon. Very, very spiritual, by the way, very spiritual. Some of you on your daily life, you're focused on your vocation, your work, your daily health habits and routines, things like that, okay? But something is coming to completion or closure having to do with these 12th house matters. And think back to July 17th, this last summer. What did you start? Because it's whatever was started around that time is probably something that's coming to closure. You've got a page of water here, so it might be an actual person as relevant, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I am seeing a child here, and yeah, it could be a message coming in. And it looks kind of innocent. I'm just going to tell you, it looks really innocent. But let's see what your challenge is right now. Here's another page of Earth. So again, it could be children. It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Again, I can also see a lot of communications factoring in here. Is communications a challenge for you at this time? With a page of Earth, maybe are you waiting on some good news to come in? Or were you given some news or some offer? Or have you been trying to set goals and you're being challenged by it in some way? Oh dear. I think the way to overcome this is you're going to have like, you're going to have to maybe let something fall out. I'm sorry to say, okay? I don't know if you were challenged by an offer, and I don't know if it was tempting. It might have been very tempting, okay? But you realize I think you're being prompted to realize that this is not something that is going to last, okay? That there's some kind of awareness that you come into about this. And I think your goal is to reach for something that is actually more stable. And again, I'm getting another Earth sign here, feminine energy, more about this. Yeah, I don't know if you were so sure about what was being offered, okay? And I think you had some doubts, or there was a lack of clarity, and it might go back to October, and it might have to do with a home family situation, maybe property. Somebody is trying to cultivate something, maybe with home, family, sense of belonging, property, but something was very unclear about this offer, or there was a loss. It would mean, some of you mean losing a home. I am hearing regret with that page of water. Some of you are maybe going to have to move on to get expansion in your life, and you might have some sudden realization that this is what you've got to do to overcome this, is let this fall out and move on and do something else. Because honestly, I think what is throwing me for a loop is that this, in a challenged position, it looks like a good new offer and opportunity, but something is unclear here about what has to be cut out and lost. Unclear losses. I don't know. This is maybe an offer that was very small and it's not enough. And the goal is to go for something that is more mature. Something that is more practical and stable, and I'm hearing established, something that has a stronger foundation, that is more down to earth, that is actually going to provide. Because I feel like Spirit is asking you to realize that this, whatever this offer was, is not going to provide for you. Your word of affirmation is, I am sustained by love, right? There's something not sustainable here that you're being asked to get away from. Whatever you do, wherever you go, whoever you are with, let yourself be guided by the loving hand of the universe. There may be some regrets here, I'm going to say, and it's almost like you're having to let go. That was the foundation. So this is about following love, but being down to earth about it and being practical. Let me see what emotions you're having to address and process right now. Empowerment, how you go about tapping into your capabilities and that of others, how you strengthen yourself, how you find comfort and peace during this time. Even if, you know, there's a lot of anger that is coming up, how do you find your peace despite all of that? I feel like there was some kind of opportunity here, but it was just not going to get you there. It was not a mature, whole offer, and it was going to require maybe some losses that was causing some doubt or discontent, okay? Or lack of confidence issues. It was not sustainable. Yeah, there's something about worry here. A lot of signs are getting this as well. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. And let's see if I can make space here. You're being asked to surrender to inner peace and surrender stress and surrender to effortlessness. This is about you cultivating peace on a daily basis. Something going on in your daily life in that 6th house, there's a spotlight on it about maybe you needing to meditate more or focus on more stillness within and enjoy more of a, some of you need to set your home up more like a refuge, a sanctuary from the harshness of the world, and protect your electromagnetic field, okay, the vibes that are around you, so that you can allow more flow into your life and find a way to get stress relief, okay? Yeah, it could be through breathing techniques. Gosh, I've just recently watched some videos about releasing anger, because you know we store tension in our bodies when we don't process it in a healthy way. Maybe go watch some videos about how to release anger in a healthy way, because I realize, right, especially if you got like lower back pain, which I've had for a long time, and it's stored anger and resentment, and you know we live in a world that preaches that that's not healthy. Being angry is not healthy, but then what do you do with it, okay? So some of you need to maybe stop pushing so hard around you, allow things to flow, not try to force, but find a way to release the anger. Get a closure message for you. I'm sorry I couldn't give you what you needed. If I could, I would. Our memories will always live on and bring comfort. Some self-loving advice, really important right now, is for you to get your rest. Divine timing is always spot on. Let go of your need to control and take a break. Remember your spark. Oh, do you have one, Leo? You're here for a purpose. Remember to define it for yourself, right? Don't let other people define it for you. And create. Everyone has the ability to create a life of joy. It's our birthright to manifest our desires. Out of cards, be supportive is advice for getting more love in your life. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Union of hearts. There's a connection of love that defies explanation. And be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. A lot again. Mending, but they came out like that. So a lot of actually these came out in reverse. Some of you, there's something that needs to get healed and messages that have not been sent, which is leaving you in a place of unrest, okay? And so the time might be running out, okay? And again, I'm getting another message here of take a deep breath, okay? That's twice that came out before, that you need to rest, you need to take a deep breath. Where was it? There it is, right there. Well, I made a mess of this spread, but you get the idea, okay? Leo, whatever is going on right now, pray, meditate, maybe do some breathing techniques, and soon enough, you'll figure out what you need to allow to fall out so that you could go after something more sustainable and fulfilling. Be blessed.